After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So Navies will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking for some space. It's Alexander. Breaks into the clear. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year with the ability.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And rolls out. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. They finally make a tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Scanning the field. It's King. Caught quickly. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Yellow Jackets pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's King. And it's caught across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line and on 1st and goal right there. Yellow Jackets looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They couldn't stop him there. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Gets the first and still running. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He hands it to the back. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Ellison. They bring him down, but a solid gain. Moves the football to the 24 on the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's King. Pressure is coming. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space and on the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up second down. They misfire on first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Hand off to the back. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Navy getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Design quarterback run. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. Extra point try coming now.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Navy 17, Georgia Tech 14.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's King. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And they trap him for a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Alexander. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Finds his target, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Back to throw. It's King. Running back grabs it on a screen. Great cut there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He finds some space. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Looks right for a quick completion. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though?
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. the first play of the drive now from the 44. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Has the first down and more. Who's in the clear? Past the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches them completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Well, the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's King. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's got him on a crossing route. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. completion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And he keeps it. Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Navy! A great catch and run for 6. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Returner decides to field it. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's King. Look out, room to run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. Play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball in the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback will throw it up to one pass option. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Robinson. He escapes the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Taylor. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all mean?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
He hands it off from the gun.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Back to throw. It's King. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tries to cut into this lead. Single. Trying to find some room. It's Wallace.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, this...
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Navy. And the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Navy, 41. Georgia Tech, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's King. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers or the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's King. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.